All right, let's do the
Boobs
top.
first.
Yeah, top. Arms up, hun.
Just
Pass
like
it.
spin around.
Yeah.
that way.
There. Oh, that's fast. Perfect. Ashley came up with this great idea on how we can get Brittany to fit into her wedding gown.
Yeah, Brittany is literally gonna be sweating for her wedding. We are gonna wrap her in saran wrap.
And then it's 105 right here in Arizona, but we put her into our makeshift
Sauna tent, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, close the curtains so you get lots of heat. And so that sauna tent, how hot do you think it was in there?
At least like 120,
Yeah,
at least.
At least. And then she sits there for a while, and of course we give her water and all that stuff, and she sits there and she's just sweating. And so all that water weight comes off, and she's gonna fit into that dress a lot better.
Yes, she is. Are you excited?
Yeah, are you?
I am, yeah.
We are back at the dress shop trying to get alterations done. I still have like PTSD from the first time we came here.
It looks great.
Oh, she got it to cover up here.
Yeah.
Wonder
Oh,
how.
I know that thing zips up. I'm gonna do it. What if we like safety pinned it to a bra?
We could do that and then cover it with a veil.
It's a wedding dress. You don't put pins on your wedding day.
Hi.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah.
You come back to get a real dress?
Actually, I'm gonna be wearing my sister's old one.
Okay, then.
I agreed to wear Ashley's wedding dress on the condition that we altered it so that I could have it as my own. Because I knew that we would be able to save money for other things, I really wanted a veil. And I knew that my mom would not say that we could get a dress and a veil.
Your daughters are in the showroom.
Awesome. Do you have the champagne too?
I'm sorry, but we're no longer doing the champagne.
Okay. Thank you.
No. Especially after the last time when she had the audacity to put me through all that time looking at a dress that she had no intention of buying and then taking the bottle of champagne with her. It wasn't going to happen again. So where's this wedding going to be, by the way?
It's going to be at the chiropractor's office.
What?
Yeah, at the chiropractor's office and everything out in the back. Yeah, it'll be beautiful.
Okay, then. So you're absolutely 100% behind wearing that dress.
Yeah, we like added ribbon to it.
Okay, then
Yeah.
let's go take a look at it.
After Brittany and I had a talk, I really feel like she's okay with wearing Ashley's dress. I think we just need to make it look a little bit more like Brittany.
There's no way, honey. It doesn't zip. There's no way.
Here, you just gotta, strong handle this.
Well, you're going to be in a chiropractor's office so he can revive you when you're dying.
Okay, it definitely zipped.
Oh, good.
We just had to.
Well, we stuffed her into the dress. The only thing is she looks a little boobalicious in it.
Well, Brittany, as she says, has been blessed. And so we do need to figure out how to hide some of her blessing.
Can't we just put some like veil-like material right here in the front?
Well, let me see. Maybe we can do some, like sew a little bit of lace into it.
Oh, well, that might work.
And then you can do a nice veil to cover everything up. Let me see a veil.
Oh, sorry.
And cover it up.
You know, why don't we, I was thinking more like, why don't we do something more like with this kind of material? I brought with me some netting. It needs to be washed, but I think it could really work in covering up some of that area.
It's dirty.
You'll never get that to white.
Oh, I bet we would.
That is see-through. That's not gonna cover anything.
This fabric's free.
When Shelley took out that tool, I started to gag. Quite frankly, I would not use that fabric if I was going to do the alterations. We need new fabric that's white.
But how much does that cost?
To make it work right and not make it look like it's a jerry-rigged job, probably about $150. If you want a jerry-rig job, you're welcome to do it, but I won't do it as a professional. When she took that filthy thing out of her bag, it was like, put it away. I don't want it on my premises. Let me see something here. Can I get to your front here? Yeah. So instead of lace, we'll make it with netting. We cover you up. We do a little sweetheart.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
That's cute.
So it's got to look a little bit professional.
How much is that going to cost to do something like that?
That's going to be $145, and that'll include the piece of
the fabric and everything?
Yes, and then I would suggest you get a pretty veil.
Why I brought one. Why don't we just use this one?
Look at the color difference. One is white and one is ivory.
I don't think anybody's going to notice.
I mean, I'm already wearing Ashley's dress, so having her bring like the tiara, the veil, everything, I don't know. I want something of my own, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it.
How much is the veil?
The veil typically retails, most places they retail between $125 to $145. I sell my veils for $85. Mm-hmm. So we do a real pretty veil. We pop the pretty veil over your face.
That looks pretty.
If you decide to go with the alteration, I'll give you a discount on the veil.
Oh. We're really under budget right now. The venue was free. Decorations were $20. Oh, and our succulents and our tumbleweeds were free. And we still need to do the band and the reception food. And we're done. So I feel good about that. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know, you've been really good about keeping things under budget. So I think we have a little bit that we can spend on the veil. She gave us a good discount. So for around $215, we've got that whole look within the budget that we have. What do you think? Do you like the veil? Yeah. Is that gonna make you happy? Yeah. All right, yay!
Seeing it with the veil and seeing it with everything kind of put together makes me really excited.
That looks pretty.
It does.
And I don't know, my sister's dress is kind of starting to look like mine instead of my sister's. I didn't think my mom was gonna go for it.
Oh, Susan, you want this? You can use that for this part?
It's okay. It's okay.
Are you sure?
No, it's okay.
Okay. We'll use it for something else.
When the toothpaste is low, I just cut the top off and then I stick my toothbrush in it and get all of it off. And then for exfoliator, I take the coffee grounds from the morning and I make almost like a mud paste out of it. I add a lot of water and the caffeine in it kind of invigorates your skin and gives you a more like youthful appearance. And they say it helps with collagen. You just kind of put it in your face, rub it around the corners, and then you just rinse it off. Since I was a teenager, I have collected perfume samples. They're free. They're in magazines, and I just keep them collected, just like most people would put their perfume bottles right there. And the magazines are free. Valentine's Day is a special holiday for us, but we just celebrate it later just because it saves us some money. Jay is still a little bit mad at me, but my hope is that this is going to be a romantic and a great night for us to kind of make up for that almost taking down the wall debacle. We usually have a family member babysit, and then we have a family member drive us around so that we can drink safely. When we don't do it on that day, we probably save, 30 to 40%, just depending on where you go and what you plan on doing that night.
I've never Uber drive before. I never understudied under an Uber driver, but I am so happy to do it. It's great that she gets out and treats herself and Jay, and then they get to spend some special time together.
So tonight, we're going to go to where we had our first date, which is this great bar. It's half off drinks and half off appetizers, so it's a great way to start off the night. And then after that, we are going to go have dinner where we got engaged. Perfect.
Huh?
What the heck could that be?
Huh? What?
What is it?
Oh, you wanna? Might as well open it, I guess.
Well, here, I got you these.
I see that. They look a little wilted. Where'd you get these from?
I'll tell you about it later.
Oh,
But aren't they
okay.
pretty?
Yeah. Well, here you go. Nice, huh?
Hysterical. Are you telling me I can take down the wall then?
No, not exactly. It's more of a you know, I wanted to have a little fun with it, but
Oh my God, that's so funny, babe. Jay is still a little bit mad at me, but I can tell as he's a little bit less and less and less mad at me. We had our first date here.
Wow.
Yeah, we did.
That's awesome.
2 years
Like 100 years ago.
Yep.
On our first date, on the way out, you saw the hostess and you were like, hey, you know, I know that a lot of times people put like takeout orders in at the restaurant, but they inevitably don't, someone doesn't come and get their food. You're like, has anybody left anything that they, you know, it's paid for, but they haven't gotten?
And so-
lo and behold, they said yes, right? They had,
Right.
and so she's like, you should see like her face when it like, she found out that you were, we
then
were
we
gonna get
had-
a free, we had another meal.
Cheers.
Cheers, honey. I love you.
Valentine's. Oh, I love you.
I mean, I appreciate, you know, that Becky's planned this whole evening, but we need to talk. I wish she would be more willing to spend a little bit more money to save time, to be able to spend more time together as a family. There's got to be a little compromise there.
All right.
Let's go to second place, because happy hour's wrapping up here. Happy hour was a wonderful success. We had an amazing time. And to top it all off, the appetizers and the drinks were half off. Next, we are going to go have a romantic dinner where we got engaged. So I went early, I decorated it, I put flower petals everywhere, and I'm so excited for Jade to see what I did. Here, you go first. I want you to see it.
Me first?
Yep.
Oh, wow, hon.
Here we are.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
The best seat in the house.
Wow, babe. Nice work.
Thanks.
Oh, you're still putting some of
Just
the
a little.
finishing touches in?
Yeah, a little something. I know I keep saying this, but I feel like it's important for our relationship is to like carve out that time.
I know, I've been saying that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You've been doing
Yeah,
the
this
house-
is
you've been-
true.
you've been
I
doing
keep
the
kinda-
pro-
I
you've
can't-
been
I'm like,
doing
yeah,
the
tomorrow.
projects, and I'm like, we should take a time out. So it's finally, you know, good that we're doing this.
Yes.
So,
So I'm making it up to you all tonight.
oh,
Thank you so much.
Do you know what you'd like to start with?
I will have a glass of Pinot Noir.
Can I sample a couple?
Yeah,
Do you do that here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
I know exactly what Becky is doing when she's asking for samples. Nobody does that unless they're trying to get free drinks. So Becky is trying too hard in order to get a free something. It's crazy. So we've come to the conclusion that you're not doing anything with that.
I know.
But I am totally in agreement with you that we should
Do something.
do something about it, but we're gonna have to spend some money to do it.
The whole process of spending money just makes me feel bad. And I still think I can do it by myself.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so this one is the Oregon. This is the California, and then the Sauv Blanc, which is in New Zealand.
Here's the deal. I'll give you a budget of like, I'll give you $1,000.
$1,000.
I'm gonna have to put my foot down on this one, honey.
You're going to make me spend 10 times more than I want to spend. I know for a lot of people, spending $1,000 would be easy. You could do it in a second. For me, it's going to be really, really hard, but I know that I have to do this to kind of like heal the wound of being so frugal and heal the wound about that wall.
Here we go.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Right?
Guys, take your time, enjoy your dessert. I just want to leave that there for you.
Thank you. I
Oh,
got
babe, I'll get it.
it. Seriously?
Yeah, for all my tomfoolery.
Is
as
this
you
part of your
call it.
night that you've planned?
Yeah, no, it is. It's the least I can do for my shenanigans. So there's this theory that if you just take a minute and pause and think about the expense before you actually buy something, then that in that moment of pause, you might change your mind. Do I really need that? Is this a frivolous want? So I wrap my credit card up in saran wrap, and then that moment that it takes you to unwrap it, you can think like, do I really need this purchase, or is this just like a frivolous buy? There you go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
so
I'll be right
much.
back.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to the plastic or wrap on the credit cards, but I feel like I'm gonna have to live with that for the rest of my life. So embarrassing.
All yours, babe. All yours.
All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are going to end the night alone at a little place away.
Hey, you guys, how was your dinner?
Oh my God, it was so fun. It's also Pam's house, Hotel Pam, and Pam is gonna go back to our house and help Olivia with the kids for the night.
Are you excited to go back to our house swapping?
We are yep, you're going to Pam's Motel. I'm so excited you guys want to go to my house.
Well, it's free.
Oh, it is free.
All we need is the bed.
You had such a great night tonight.
You did,
Thanks so much. You ready?